Going on, Jerome's beautiful Monday, Victory Monday, and birds are chirping and stuff, and it's time for another Vikings news dump. So, of course, the Minnesota Vikings getting it done on the road, 28-6 against the New York Football Giants. Brian Flores' defense bringing the heat, or maybe Daniel Jones just asked, thank you, who really knows? But the Vikings hold the Giants out of the end zone, and overall, it's a great start to the season. And I understand people are going to be like, oh, it's just the Giants, bro. I get it. Yeah, next week at home against the Niners. Niners are coming off a short week playing Monday Night Football against the Jets. It will be a true test. And the Vikings will face some great defenses and then the Packers before the bye week. The Niners, Texans, and Jets all legitimately can get after on that side of the ball. But fortunately for Sam Darnold and the Vikings, Niners, Texans will be at home and Jets will be in a neutral site. So we got that going for us. And everyone was predicting gloom and doom the first 5 games. Feeling pretty good about things. TBD if Jordan Love will be back off of his sprained MCL week 4. Probably not, but who really knows, man. But speaking of Sam Darnold, so all the offseason rumors and narratives and blah, blah, blah is like, oh, Sam Darnold's going to be bad. Oh, Sam Darnold is ass. Oh, Sam Darnold is a bust. How do you look yesterday? And yeah, against the Giants. Get it. But hey, Sam Darnold, comfortable. Quarterback whisperer Kevin O'Connell doing his damn thing. Got weapons, got coaching, got protection. By the way, the Vikings offensive line, after that first sack to Dexter Lawrence, 0 goose egg DeAndre Russell the rest of the way. Only had 2 quarterback hits all day. It's one of the best D lines in the game. So could the Vikings get an offensive line going? We let ourselves dream just a little bit. Also, Vikings Reddit going hard in the paint. I don't know what this is. I assume this is AI generated, but you got Zeus. You got Zeus Darnold. Looks like he's wearing the pants that the Giants were wearing yesterday, but he's looking good. Also, he became a brunette in this depiction. Slings Sam Darnold, very efficient day, thrown for 208. Oh, we should have thrown for more. Shut up. Shut your face. But 19-24, completed his first 12 passes, 113.2 quarterback rating, 2 touchdowns. The pick wasn't on him. It was tipped. And 100%. Like, this is all that Sam Darnold has to do. Doesn't have to reinvent the wheel. Doesn't have to be the Messiah. Although, this is Messiah adjacent. Yeah. But that's all he has to do. Just be efficient. Take what's there. Operate the offense. And we'll be good to go. Especially if this Brian Flores defense is pretty damn legit. Kevin O'Connell. So O'Connell is so damn good at these post-game speeches. And yeah, just he talked about how they look better conditioned, how the work that they put in training camp. Yeah, there were some nicks and bruises and stuff like that, but more physicality, especially in the trenches, certainly helped them out. And the Vikings, they look really damn good. With that front 7 on that defense, baby, I think that we certainly have something going on. And also, giving out game balls. Harrison Smith, 35th career interception, the most of any active player, which is fantastic. You got Slinging Sam Darnold. You had Andrew Van Ginkel. You got Aaron Jones. Everyone's getting that. All right. Somebody who didn't get it. Well, Jefferson got the touchdown. Only had 4 catches on 5 targets. But it's something that we talked about. Like, I actually like that Darnold didn't just force feed it to Jefferson, right? Because even though, yeah, Jefferson, all right, so Jefferson after the game saying that, praising the confidence, Sam Darnold trusting him while being doubled. Even when I'm doubled, I'm still open, which is fine. I mean, the 44-yard pitch and catch to Jefferson was when he was doubled. But the whole thing about it is, too, I like that Darnold wasn't just forcing it into double and triple coverage. I don't think that's no bueno. And with Jefferson, I mean, obviously, whenever, even in double and triple coverage, he can still make the play. But also, I mean, Darnold, throughout his career, he does have a tendency to give the ball to the other team when forcing it. So I'm glad that he went through his reads and was able to be very efficient and just getting the ball out of his hand. But Jefferson, I'm sure will get his. Like, he and Darnold had a very good rapport during training camp. Also, man, so the debut for Aaron Jones, 16 touches, 109 total yards, 6.8 yards per touch, just shy of 6 yards per carry on the ground. Also had a rushing touchdown, and he looked good. And it's been a while since the Vikings had a number 33 running back with burst, and Jones is bringing that. And even though he's at an advanced age, maybe the Vikings should take a little bit off his plate, as well as given his medical history. I think that they worked in Ty Chandler nicely. I think that they will be a nice 1-2 combination, but yeah, you got to feel good, especially since it took Aaron Jones like one drive to was it 2 drives? Yeah, 2 drives to equal the rushing touchdowns. Well, surpass the rushing touchdowns for Alexander Madison last year. It happens, man. Also, Andrew Van Ginkel, who, by the way, AVG, who we said was like one of the more underrated free agent signings in the league. He was a straw that stirred the drink for the Florida's defense, and he certainly did that, even though he's a stupid Badger. But I think that he could be in line for an NFC Defensive Player of the Week honors. Had the pick 6, had a sack that saved a touchdown early on, had 4 tackles. Like he was flying around, he was making plays, and it's just awesome, man. Like this is cool. Like this should be a modern art masterpiece. Like this should be one of those oil canvas paintings. Just like, I like it. Everyone is shocked. Grenard, Diamond Dallas Turner, get some, man. Some unfortunate news. So Jordan Addison got his ankle dinged up again, got rolled up. By the way, so this is not the play that he got rolled up on, but the play that he got his ankle rolled, it looked like a hip drop tackle. Like, have they called that at all throughout any of these games? Because that was such a big to-do during the offseason. Oh, hip drop tackle will be a personal foul. Have they called it? I can't remember. But Addison, this is from Rap Sheet. Addison will have more tests on his ankle injury tomorrow, but my understanding is that he is not believed to have suffered a major injury. Good news for an offense that saw Sling and Sam Darnold look effortless, with his only interception coming off a deflected pass after being hit. And Addison put up some nice numbers when he was healthy and in there as well. And he and Darnold also had a nice rapport from training camp. So 3 getting to 100%. You know, hopefully that's going to be good to go, because he looked good. He looked good before he got rolled up on again on that screen pass. But also Jalen Speedy Naylor, coming out getting that touchdown off that RPO. It's looking good, man. Also looking good. So J.J. McCarthy is obviously the future, and part of that 6 quarterbacks in the first 12 picks in the first round in the draft. He's forever going to be tied to the quarterbacks Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, as well as Michael Penix Jr. And McCarthy, unfortunately, missing the rest of the season with that meniscus full repair. But looking around the league, so Penix and May didn't start. And although Penix is probably going to be starting in Atlanta pretty soon. So Caleb Williams for the Bears, Jane Daniels for the Commies, and Bo Nix for the Broncos all started. It wasn't great. Like I think Nix and Williams averaged 3.3 yards per attempt, which is not good. But Caleb Williams, 14 for 29, 93 yards passing. Awesome. Jane Daniels, 17 for 24 for a $184. Actually did the best. Also was really dangerous on the ground, scoring 2 touchdowns and 88 yards. So he's like, the Commies are going to be bad, but Jane Daniels is going to be dangerous, man. Then Bo Nix. Who the hell let Bo Nix throw 42 times? Oh, yeah, stupid-ass Sean Payton. But, yeah, 26 of 42 for 138. And also, he ran a touchdown, had 2 picks. It was just not good. So here's what's great. J.J. McCarthy, from his rascal scooter, threw as many touchdown passes as these jabronis week 1. Like, how does one of these guys just not accidentally throw a touchdown? I don't know, man. But Scott Kazmar, analytics expert, Bo Nix shattered the record for fewest passing yards in a game with more than 25 completions in NFL history. Nix had 26 completions for 138 yards. Keith Null had 165 yards on 28 completions in 2009. Null and void that game was. And of course, hey, I wonder if stupid ass Sean Payton is still happy that he baited the Vikings into trading up for JJ McCarthy.
Douche. 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 Douche.
And like we said, Caleb Williams was basically a non-participant in the Bears' win over the Titans. Really, it was more Will Levis and Jalen Johnson and Tyreek Stevenson and Simone Biles' husband who returned a block punt for a touchdown. But I mean, Caleb Williams, I mean, he's out here running off the field like Joe Willie Namath after the Jets beat the Colts. I guarantee it. I mean, they're treating him like Rocky at the end of all the Rocky movies. We're like, Rocky. This is ridiculous, man. But now, legitimately, he threw for 93 yards and had a 55.7 quarterback rating and needed a defensive and special teams touchdown to beat the freaking Titans at home. Slow clap. Take it easy. Nah, it's okay. It's whatever. Also, I mean, the Rams have 17,000 injuries, and Puka went down, so it looks like the Lions are going to freaking win. Great. Good, great, grand, wonderful. But it's okay. We got Sling and Sam Darnold, America's quarterback. It's going to become a thing, and we're on to San Francisco. Yes, Sam Darnold's old stomping grounds. They're going to know him intimately, but also Sam Darnold, you have some pretty good intel about the San Francisco 49ers and Kyle Shanahan and whatnot, so bring that ish on. Also, he's going to be inside the head of Purdy. Hey, Brock, what do you like doing here? Oh, checking it down? Awesome. Cool. Yeah. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings news dump on this Victory Monday. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skull production value.